Let's go for it!
Hey everybody, it's me, your buddy Dave, the host here at the Dark Stuff channel on YouTube. Thanks a lot for checking out today's video. This is a really special one. I put a lot of effort into this one and it's really significant to me. And if you're ever going to watch a video all the way through, I hope it's this one, okay? So in my last video, I alluded to the fact that I was going to be working at a festival coming up, and it just happened last weekend. It was the Outlandia Music Festival. Here's a little sticker that I have from it. It was the first time this festival has ever taken place. It's the Outlandia #1. There'll never be another first. And as you know, I've worked at some other festivals in town, and I've worked as a stage manager, and I worked at this one as a stage manager too. So before I get started into the video, I want to tell everybody that this is not the experience that you're going to get if you went to the festival. Okay, I have a very unique vantage point in that the job of stage manager means you're either on the stage or very close to the stage for much of the day, especially when the show is actually happening. Maybe not so much before and stuff, but very much so while the show is happening. If you do want to sort of know what it was like at the festival and really see the whole experience, you know, all of the vendors and the art and the food and the bouncy house and just all the stuff that they had going on, you really should go to the website outlandiafestival.com and their Facebook page, which is facebook.com/outlandiafestival, because then you can click on their videos. They hired a great company, did some really professional looking videos, and they're really, really nice. And that does give you the experience, the representation of what it was like to be at the festival. My thing is a little bit different. Like I said, my vantage point was largely on the stage and largely to the side of the stage, and sometimes I did get out into the crowd, but I did want to point out that the sound is going to be a little different sometimes because you're going to hear a different mix. I'm behind the PA system. I'm not hearing the way that it sounds in the crowd, so that's what it is in the videos. Okay, first off, I should point out that I play a very, very small part in this whole festival, okay? And nowhere in this video are you going to catch me taking all sorts of crazy credit for stuff that I didn't do. There are literally hundreds of people that were working at that festival, and there is a really dedicated team of people who started planning this probably like a year ago, at least many, many months ago, booking the bands, getting the grounds ready, doing all of that stuff, picking the location. The location was great. Falconwood Park in Bellevue, Nebraska, which is about 20 minutes south of Omaha. Great place. It used to be a kids day camp or Salvation Army day camp or something at one point, and you can kind of tell that when we start driving through. So having said that, I never even went to the grounds until the day before the festival on August the 11th. So I want to show you this video, and this is basically taking a tour of the grounds the day before the festival began. Yeah, so we're driving up to the stage here, and the stage was just being built. It actually really wasn't being built. There was just a bunch of parts were dropped off, and they still had to put the entire thing together. So this is already in the morning, and let's see here. Now, driving down the path, what you're seeing here in these parts is the cabins or cabanas, or they're not really trailers, but some of these were for rent and some of these were designed for artists to kind of camp out in. There was a series of trailers that are supposed to be where the artists kind of hang out, but they could also, there was something for the headliner of each night, had their own kind of little cabana space or whatever. And whenever I hear the word cabana, I always just kind of go to Barry Manilow, actually, weirdly. So to get from backstage where the artists would be playing to get to where they were staying, the sort of the artist area and where there was the catering for everybody and where the trailers were for the artists, you had to take this long path all the way around the grounds. And this is be on the other side of the fence so that the crowd wouldn't, bother anybody or whatever. And there was a team of 3 different people who were driving golf carts like all day long, taking artists from one place to the other and the crew from one place to the other and stuff like that. So what you're seeing to the left then is actually the grounds. And I think this is the general admission area that we drove by VIP before. A bunch of porta potties there. And you can see it was really dry and very dusty. I came home like super covered in dust. Not just this day, but from the actual 2 days of the festival for sure. So we're making the rounds. There was some stuff. Here's some more stuff for people to look at. Again, this was most of the time this path was not actually taken. It turns out that the artist didn't mind being driven through the crowd because it was just a much smoother path. Concrete and whatnot, not this kind of stuff. Here we are on the home stretch. To the left, you see that's where the artist catering was. That's where the buses would be if there were any tour buses there. Okay, hope you dig it. I'll see you at the end of the video. Take care. All right, hey, it's 6 a.m. on the morning of the 12th, which is Outlandia, day 1. About to head over to the park. Got to meet tonight's headliner, which is the National. They want to get started at about 6:45. Putting their shit up on the stage. So, see you there. Hey, it's a little before, it's about 3 o'clock. Doors are about to open. I'm watching the first band. Clarence Tilton is about to sound check right now. Let me see if I can switch it over to them.
Do you know where the box is?
How do I do that? Okay, I guess I can. Anyways, show's about to start.
Someone said
love is out to sea. I have only two emotions, careful fear, dead devotion. I can't get the balance right with all my marbles in the fight. I see all the ones I went, all the things I had to live for, but I won't cry till I hear that I was not.
Okay, hey, it's 5:35 a.m. I am leaving my house, heading over to the festival for day 2. Wilco's gear is arriving, or their buses, not buses, their trucks at 6 o'clock. I'll check in again later. Bye. Hey everybody, I'm on site. I'm on stage. Wilco is sound checking. That's not actually them; it's their crew is doing it. But excuse me, that's what you're hearing. Going good so far. Bye.
She bites Kelly. She did. She bit me. They're not laughing because you know why? Because it's not funny. Good morning.
it all the way to the end of the video. Thanks a lot for staying. So Wilco was the closer of the second night. They played until 11 o'clock. Scouts, truth here, honesty, I was actually gone before that. I was so wiped out from this 2-day experience. You know, I'm not too cool to admit that I threw up twice on the first day from probably a combination of heat stroke and like not eating correctly for it being 95 degrees in the sun and me putting in, 14, 15 hour days in that sun. There were times where, I could go in the production trailer and cool down with the air conditioning, but, ultimately it still was extremely, extremely hot. So I caught about half of Wilco's set, and then I actually went home and went to sleep and slept for like 10 hours or something, All things considered, the festival was a huge success. Everything was great. My personal favorites playing, of course, were the Breeders and Band of Horses, and everyone, all the crews, all the bands and stuff were all super cool. I didn't really get much chance to interact with anybody. I mean, I said hi to Kim Deal for like a second. Jim McPherson, the drummer of the Breeders, I also interacted with a little bit. And I saw some of the other bands. I mean, I saw Wilco as they were walking up on stage, and I saw the Silversun Pickups when they were getting ready to play and stuff like that. But most of all, I had interaction with the crews. Like I said, everybody was cool. And one little tidbit is just kudos to local natives, because they really struggled to get there to the festival. We heard that their bus caught on fire in Las Vegas, okay? So it had to be repaired, and they fixed it. They got ready to go. They left from Las Vegas, drove to Denver. Same thing happened. Okay, so they weren't going to be able to get another bus. They weren't going to be able to get there on time unless they flew in, and then they had to use backline gear, which means they're going to use rented gear instead of the stuff that they normally play with. However, they made it. They played with the backline gear. Nobody could tell. It was great. The crowd loved it. It was a great set. And the extra effort was super appreciated. But yeah, this was great. I hope you dug this video. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.